Good morning, my people. I just came back from running and a message formed in my head about quitting smoking weed and all addictions and taking back all your powers and energy. And I'm here to inspire you and giving you knowledge because nobody taught me about that, and I needed to get into my 40s to learn certain things. And because I didn't learn them earlier, I had to go through experience, and I got wisdom through that as well. So most of the times we first must go through experience because we are all born innocent and naive. And then we can get education and discernment, and we learn how to maneuver in this world. Now, I have been smoking marijuana for like 10 years every day. At the end, it was this way. And now I stopped since 2 years completely without external help, but it's not a shame to take external help if you need. It's also not a shame to use therapy if you want to work on yourself. It's a step that shows strength and a reason to be proud, to go in the right direction, and to take help if you can't do it alone. Now I also stopped drinking completely because when I stopped smoking, I started to drink 1 or 2 beer every day. So I figured out I had to stop with that as well. So since once a year I don't drink any beer. And also since 1 year roughly, I am living sexually disciplined, meaning I'm conserving my sexual energy. And we will probably come back to that within the message. The message today is about smoking weed. And today, while running in the forest, I reflected on that. And I realized what it truly is. What was that smoking for me? And it is because I'm educating myself at the moment, and I'm reading the psychology of Carl Gustav Jung, his ideas of archetypes and synchronicity and so on. And the collective consciousness is an idea proposed by him as well. And I reflected on what smoking weed really is in this sense now. And it is going into the arms of mother. So let me get this straight now. The spirit of marijuana is a maternal figure. It's a female herb, so to say. All right. Look at the plant, especially the sativas. They look so like very female, beautiful. And it's coming from Mother Earth. It's growing in Mother Earth, and people call it Mary J. All right. And it takes you in the arms, and when you smoke it, you just feel good. You feel all right. You feel understood. You feel basically parented. You feel parental, maternal love. This is maternal love. You feel as if mama is proud of you because you have accomplished everything. The day is done. You know, everything is fine, and it actually goes on your cannabinoid system, which is the reward system. So normally you would have to really accomplish things and fight your fights every day. And then when you're successful, cannabinoids are being released in your brain, all by yourself, nature. But when you smoke the cannabinoid, then you get the feeling of being very accomplished and everything is fine and good. And this is the maternal love. And when you look when you think about all the gangster rappers, you know, these tough guys, yo, what's up, man? And they do the push-ups and stuff, like Wiz Khalifa, Snoop Dogg, but also Chronix and Bob Marley and the reggae artists, many artists. Um, well, but especially these gangster rappers, they, you know, I realized they are living in this cold world, you know. They're like Tupac, you know, I succeed, paranoid from the weed, and you know, it's me against the world. That's a set of beliefs. This is what the gangster rap music also transports. It's a cold world, every woman is bad. There's a lot of betrayal, you can't trust nobody. And then these guys, they smoke this weed because the world is so cold and they need to at least have this one thing that is true to them. And to be honest, I felt a little bit, I can relate to that. I can understand that you can feel like this is the only thing that is true to you because it's there for you, it covers your back and it does not betray you. But looking back, you know, right now, you know, right now weed is legal. So, and I have my, you know, I've got my driving license, everything is fine. So I could really smoke now, but I don't. I will not go back to it, right? And the reason is you betray yourself. And it is because when you use this maternal love, this going into the arms of Mary J., which I say I loved it and it's a beautiful feeling, yes. But again, we learn, we are born naive. And as long as we don't know, as long as we don't have made experiences that we see where our path is leading to, as long everything is fine, you know, I used to smoke weed, drink a beer, have sex, and as long as you're naive and you don't know about anything, you know, then it is what it is. But in my case, also a lot of negativity has been projected on these things. So the things that you think was a good thing because it feels good, when people get envious on you and they project all the negativity on it, is also a set of belief, and at some point it can become true. But see, we're not victims. So we're not pointing fingers and say these people. No, I'm telling you, I am happy that all the things happened the way they happened, so I could learn from it. And I don't want to go back. All right? So, let me finish the sentence that I wanted to make. When we go into this maternal love that parents us, that just, you know, gives us that love that we need to admit. We need to admit we need that. We stop ourselves from developing, from individuating. So this is the core of the message now. We need to learn to parent ourselves. Learn to live without all the substances and be good with it. Love, give that love to yourself, because see, this spirit of marijuana, it comes from Mother Earth, and this Mother Earth, it wants to love you in different ways as well if you let her, so to say. So it is in the wind, it is in the water, it is in the soil, it is in the sunlight, it's out there in the world, and it is there for you, but you need to make the change and learn how to bring yourself to sleep without it. You know, you need to make the necessary adjustments and maybe go against the grain. Our culture nowadays shows us, oh, you have to fuck around as much as possible. People are competing about these things. And they say, I got so much dope, I got so much women, I got so much this, I got so much that. And then when this negativity for you projected on you, you don't want to compete. Let go all of it for a while, and you will get all your power and energy back, and you will receive that love in other ways. It is possible, and you need to do the work. You need to discipline yourself. It's hard times you go through, I'm telling you. And you need to individuate. You need to learn to finish the job that your parents started. They did not teach you everything you need to know. You need to finish the job. So depending on your past, everybody starts from a different point, and you need to finish the job. Be there for yourself. And there are many traps. People will tell you that when you do self-care, you're, narcissistic, I tell you what, I left behind all my past people because it turned out that they are all kind of under with a certain spirit. And well, I told you there was this projection on me, but I'm not a victim. The people who project are victims, and they want to victimize you, but you reject it. You attracted it, yes, but you reject it. You are not the same. You have a different frequency, and you need to work yourself out of it and get new beliefs, sets of belief, new ways of thinking. And you need to trust women again. You need to trust the world again. It's all beliefs that keep you in this circle. Individuate. Parent yourself. Finish the job of your parents. Get the knowledge about individuation. What is individuation? You can start with the people around you. What are they doing to you? What is projection? Who is who? Free yourself from mental slavery. So this is the message today. And I think now you will not be able to smoke the same way as you did before, because now you go into mama. And this is okay, it's self-medication. But consider moving on until you're free, until your kingdom comes. You can always go back, but can you go forward?